with your sales calls, man, you got to realize, like, first things first, there's a reason these people are on a call with you, right?
Yeah.
So there's a reason this person took a call with you. He's obviously looking to change something. He's looking to get healthy. He's looking to get fit. There's a reason he took the time to do a 10-minute call with you and then a 60-minute call with you. Obviously, he's looking for something. There's no way he needs to think about it and stall you like that. There's no way that's valid. Either he's not sold on the program, or he thinks it's too much money for it, which either one you need to handle. So in your case, it's almost even more simple because the elements are very limited. The number of things he could be thinking are pretty limited, because you're talking about his health and fitness. For him to even be talking to you, he's obviously interested. He obviously wants to lose weight or gain muscle or whatever it is that he wants. And he's given you 2 different times where he's going to hop on a call with you. So he's giving you his time. The biggest thing that I want you to start conveying, again, in a very light and professional way, is exactly that. Is basically repeating back to them and kind of conveying that, listen, the fact that you're here, the fact that we're talking, the fact that you've been on 2 different calls with me, there's obviously something you want to change, right? And if you were to change that by yourself, you would have done it already. There's obviously, you see the value in having a coach and having accountability and actually getting these results fast tracked. So would you agree that there's obviously something you're looking for? Yeah, of course. I want to lose the weight. I'm serious about that. Okay, great. You essentially make them admit that. And then you can pretty much take the angle of, well, listen, if we end this year and you continue on your own with all these different stalls you're giving me, all these different reasons you have not to do it, you're going to be left exactly where you started. And you're not addressing the main problem of why you took these calls and why you're here in the first place. Or we could look at how we can make it work, because you're obviously here for a reason. So it can only be one of 2 things, and then literally just isolate it like that. Give him this reason, like this background of what I just did. Like make him admit that, make him realize that there's obviously a reason he's here. Once he's like, yeah, there is a reason I'm here. And then let him know, like, if I let you go, you're right back where you started, to square one. So let's obviously help you with the reason you're here. Let's give you the solution to what you're looking for. There's only 2 reasons you wouldn't be doing this. It's either you don't see the value in the program, you don't see it helping you achieve whatever, repeat his exact goal. Either you don't see it helping you lose 10 pounds in the next 3 months, or you don't see the value in paying that money. You think that's too much money for this. So which one is it? Which one is it that's holding you back? Because I want to see if I can help you. I want to see if I can make this work for you. And again, not like, you're not going in here like, we're going to do this today. You're going in like, I just want to see. I want to see if I can help you. I'm committed to making this work for you. I want to see how I can figure this out for you. I want to see if I can even logistically make it work. So which one is it that's holding you back? And if they're like, both are great, well, great then. Let's get you set up then. Let's move ahead. If there's nothing holding you back, let's move ahead. And you just pretty much walk them into a close. And if they say, well, I don't know if I'm going to get those results, then you missed a piece in the actual value and they're not fully sold on you or the program. So you want to address that. And if they say, well, yeah, it is the price, and the guy's telling you, I just bought a $60,000 truck. It sounds like it was a price objection. I just bought a $60,000 truck. I spent a lot of money. So now I'm watching what I spend. So now it's a money objection.
Yeah. And
again, the way you always handle money objections is you want to sell the value. So when value exceeds price, the price no longer is relevant, right? So the price becomes irrelevant when they know they're getting an overabundance of value as opposed to what they're paying for, right? So then you can just start to isolate that and hit that direction. So there's so many things you could do with that, right? So that's the first thing that I would want you to do, is approach it this way, right? And it sounds like, again, this was a price objection. And I feel like most of the ones you get are money or price objections.
Yeah.
So you gotta just treat them the same way. And with a guy like this, man, you gotta learn to keep it light. You gotta learn, like, if he's telling you, I spent a lot of money, I've been burned before, meaning I've gotten scammed and stuff before, paying money online or whatever, you can't really spend time there, because that's too low. That's negative. That's too, like, you don't want to be there. You don't want to be talking about how you got burnt and how, you just lost a lot of money on a truck, right? You want to be saying, like, I totally hear you on getting burnt on an online thing. And, it's unfortunate that it happens nowadays. As light as that, quick, light, like, it is what it is, man. It's online. Like, yeah, you got burned, you got burned. It is what it is. Because here's the thing, your customer is always a reflection of you, right? It's literally like you're a mirror. So if you're repeating back to them that this is, like, yeah, it sucks. It's so unfortunate that you got burned before. And yeah, it really sucks. And I really don't want you to get burned again. Now that's all they're thinking about. Now they're like, yeah, you know what? You're right. Like, I don't want to get burned again either. Now you're like, that's all you're talking about. Now they're like reflecting your emotions, reflecting your state, right? Whereas let's say I heard that right from a customer. I've heard that, by the way, all the time. Like I get that too sometimes, where it's like, yeah, it's online space. You don't know who to trust. So the way I just handle it is just very light, not even address it, because it's not an objection. That's just a complaint. That's just a comment they make. It's just a side comment. It's not something you even need to address. So I would just say something like, yeah, it's nowadays, it's just unfortunate. The world is so crazy nowadays. So I totally hear you. It's unfortunate, the things that happen. Now, that being said, congrats on that truck, by the way. What exactly did you buy that you dropped 60K on? I'm going to address his other concern with spending money. But again, I'm going to do it in a very light way. And I'm taking the approach of like, if you spend 60K, you obviously got money. If you spend 60K, then congrats. That's even more exciting. Wouldn't you want to look fit in that truck and take it places? And, you spend that much money in an object, in a piece of metal, but you wouldn't spend a fraction of that in your own body. The only vehicle you have to actually live in, to actually walk around in, to live your life in, like this is the number one vehicle, right? Your body. You want to spend money in that. You wouldn't invest in yourself. You would invest 60K. So you know what I mean? So that's the approach I would have taken. Like if money's an issue and you're over budget, I get it, but you got over budget. Why? Because you spent money, right? You're over budget and you're overextended because why? Because you spent money. You just bought a $60,000 truck. And that being said, no hard feelings. I love that. I'm glad you're upgrading your identity. You're upgrading your personality. You're upgrading your lifestyle. That's amazing. Congratulations, by the way, because most of the world doesn't even have the opportunity or the money or the resources to buy a $60,000 truck. So congrats. I'm excited for you. Now, that being said, yes, you're over budget. Yes, you're overextended. I get all of that. But you've done all of that without even investing in yourself. You're over budget because you're buying the car. You're overextended because you're buying the car. You might as well spend a couple $1,000 in your own mind, body, in your own health and fitness, and having somebody like me hold you accountable to your goals. You've been telling me how, and then even show them your notes. Sometimes I'll literally show them like I literally would do that. It's such a, it's a psychological trick. So I'll be like, I'll let them know I'm reading off a list. So I'll tell them you've been telling me for over an hour how you want to lose the 10 pounds, you want to get fit, you want to get shredded by August. So that being said, what's a couple $1,000 to go in that direction? And I just said how you've upgraded your entire lifestyle. You've upgraded your vehicle. You're upgrading your identity. The only way you're truly going to upgrade your lifestyle and your identity, and you're going to feel good about everything in your life, is by taking care of your health and well-being. Would you agree that that's literally the number one thing? If your health goes away, nothing else matters anymore. All you want is to be healthy again, right? So come on, man. You're overextended, you're over budget, all that. I get it. But we both know this is the most important investment you could make. And we both know that a couple $1,000 on top of the 60 isn't going to kill you. You already have to pay back 60. You might as well add $2,000 to that. So anyways, I'm just kidding with that, but it's going to definitely be the right decision for you. So all that said, let's just move on with this. I just want to handle a payment, and then I want to set up our first coaching call and get you access to the program. If there's no more questions, let's get this. I'm excited for you.